Universal Orlando Halloween Horror Nights 2018. We're back. The first thing we are going to check out tonight when we come into the park is inside the main studio store. They've actually added these 80s video games. And this ties into the 80s theme overall. And Stranger Things. The best thing is, to play the games, you need tokens that come out, and they're very cheap souvenirs, with Halloween Horror Nights logos. Dun 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 dun! That is pretty awesome. Here's the main display of merchandise in the studio store. And these are what the tokens look like. Of course, we had to actually use some of them. And in case you were curious, every game takes 2 tokens, so it's $1 a game. We've arrived at Monsters Cafe because we are doing our annual Scareactor Dining tonight. These are our menus. And for those that haven't seen our videos before, this is like a buffet with character meats. Horror style. This is the Scareactor Dining menu. It's big this year, and they just went traditional square instead of the cool shapes in the prior years. Salad, sides. Corn on the cob looks so demonic. And New York strip loin, apple butter barbecue ribs. That's looking good to me.
I'm doing fine, thank you. The name's Igor, humping's the game. Oh wait. That sounded very much care. Welcome everyone. Welcome.
Salads, carbs.
Asian?
What's good here?
I think everything. But you know, that penne pasta with sausage and olives looks quite delicious. But you know, if you need any of your protein reanimated for you, I'll reanimate it and do a little dance. We'll kill it again. It'll be amazing.
Excellent.
Humans like dogs, right? Yeah.
Well, well, well. Don't stop. Just keep going. The Scareactor Dining part of the video kind of just took a weird turn there because we weren't seeing any scare actors. You pay for the interactions, the food is okay, but you're really paying for the characters, of which we really didn't have the main characters at all stop by. In fact, we had a lot that just skipped us and went to other tables when they were looking straight at us. As a result, we went to guest services, and they're setting us up to go back again. All right, we're gonna hit reset, and we're starting the night over again. Magnificent. Hello, big guy. First house of the night for us, Stranger Things, the non-express wait, 150 minutes. This is the general queue line, at least out in the Music Plaza, for Stranger Things. And Express is backed up all the way out here. Alright, so it took us an hour in Express to do Stranger Things. I thought it was phenomenal. I mean, absolutely brilliant. Did you like it? Did you like it? Did you like it? Everybody liked it. I don't know if it's worth an hour waiting, but it's definitely the most beautiful, brilliant house that I've probably ever seen here. I mean, there's a lot of, like the first or the best ever this year for us, but as far as IP properties, that was awesome. If you're coming to Halloween Horror Nights for multiple nights, they have this frequent fear cup. They have not done this in prior years, but this is basically the Coke Freestyle Cup. And instead of it just being active for one night, and one night is normally like 17 bucks, this cup costs $30, but it's unlimited refills for every single night and day, even during the day when the park is open, of the event. So while you say $30 is expensive, think about every bottle of water or a Coke or Powerade that you may buy in the park outside of alcoholic beverages, and this basically pays for itself after about 5 or 6 drinks. We're heading to Poltergeist. 90 minutes for non-express. And This is the express line for Poltergeist. This is a lot of people. My glasses are so fogged up because it's so cold in there. Did you like it?
Yeah.
What did you just say?
It's the best house. That is down the best out of all 10. Best house.
That was truly amazing. Wow. There's so much to see in it. If you do not like clowns, you do not want to go in that house. But wow. That's all I can say. Wow.
Oh, I love the house.
It's Happy New Year! But why does she need a bat? She's a vampire. They've had a couple of cocktails. They're celebrating New Year's Eve. Freddy Mercury over here. She's back again. Guitar solo!
Y'all know what kind of night it is. Y'all know what kind of night it is. Y'all make some room. Y'all make some room. For the Packers dance group in the bag.
That was a tasty snack. Good job, Adamant. The material girl is living in a material world. That's a heck of a knife. Goodbye, Rick James. Prince is very friendly. Check in on some clowns. Oh, why do I always have to die? Does your dog have a name?
He's a nice boy.
Pink? He's a bad dog. Bad dog. Bad dog. What's in the bag? What's in the bag? It's his bag. At the Freestyle Machines, they have Halloween Horror Nights limited time mixes. So there's a mellow yellow Freaky Fruit Punch that's sold out, a mellow yellow Zero Freaky Fruit Punch, and High C Eerie Orange. Let's try it. It looks kind of like lemony and orange. Maybe it'll taste a little bit like Ghostbusters. Ecto. The High C Orange does not taste like Ecto Cooler. It tastes like kind of like orangey cinnamon, I think. All right, we ventured our way towards the back of the park so that we can see Academy of Villains Cyberpunk Show. We were unable to see this yesterday and looking forward to catching it today. This is in the Fear Factor Theater where Bill and Ted has resided for many years for Halloween Horror Nights. And it is very crowded, just like Bill and Ted had been for those many years. Well, We don't have the greatest seats for Academy of Villains. That's why this channel is not called The Greatest Seats. It's pretty amazing how they've made this not look anything like Fear Factor. Like the stage overlay here, lighting truss. It's really incredible.
That means you've heard of the Academy of Villains and you know what you're getting yourself into. And yet, y'all showed up anyway. If you're not familiar, we're gonna teach you how we do things. This symbol means it's time for the Cyber Wave. We are gonna go from your right to your left. We wanna see asses on those seats. Means there's an evil cyborg coming for you. You gotta act like a robot to throw them off. Let's do this.
3, 2, 1.
Motion. Let's give it a go.
3, 2, 1.
Warning, warning, humans have been detected. Warning, warning, humans have been detected.
As some of the last remaining humans, me and my group of vigilantes are on a mission to place 3 explosives within the mainframe of the regime. We are humanity's only hope.
Waking up to ash and dust, I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust.
Attention, incoming message from the all-powerful and sovereign dictator of the regime.
Be aware, there is a group of vigilantes determined to destroy the regime. Their leader goes by the name of Revolt. Sweep the streets. Find the humans.
Warning, warning, humans have been detected.
solid show. I'm not sure if it was better than the last two shows that they've done over the last 2 years, but I enjoyed it a lot. Really an incredible production value. All right, we're back on track. We're heading back into clowns again. There's a couple people here. Still looks awesome. Wow. It's our first look at Mel's die-in for the year, too. Big baby. Chucky is commanding quite the crowd tonight. Oh, he's electrocuting somebody. Suit and tie guy and the Care Bear guy. We are awaiting the return of John Gruden to his Scarezone. I like the head apparatus for this electric chair is a spaghetti strainer.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm back, baby, and better than ever. Yeah, that's right. Hey, who's the one in the middle in the black tank top? Yeah, that's you. Come on up here. You raised your hand. Yeah, you. Get over here. No. What's your name? Where the hell you going? I don't know. You don't know, that's very obvious. What's your name? Courtney. Where are you from, Courtney? Virginia. Virginia. I'm so sorry. Man, jeez. Courtney, what do you do in Virginia?
I moved away, so I wouldn't live there.
So where do you live now? Well, you could have told me that. Man, jeez, Courtney, you're confusing the hell out of me.
I came here for you.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, I like your taste then.
Yeah.
Are you sick and twisted?
Yeah.
I can tell. Hey, don't look behind you. Hey, Courtney, you know he's single.
I'm not.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Who was with you?
That one right there.
Who is he? What's your name? Eric. Are you her boyfriend? Raise your standards, Courtney. I can't even see his face. He's hiding it behind a light. He's too ashamed to show it in public. What are you studying? Film. Oh, really? Promising career right there. Oh, really? What, I'm a movie star now? You're damn right I am. Oh, is that right? You're gonna make movies for me? You're turning me over here, Courtney. I'm starting to like you more and more. But don't forget, my story takes about 3 or 4 sequels just to do it justice. Make you more money. Make me more money. Well, I got news for you. I ain't a team player, Courtney. You just said no. That's right, we're not a team. Now go and make me more movies. Yeah, get out of here. Who's this blonde right here in the gray? Yeah, get over here. What's your name? Cadence. Oh, that's so pretty, Cadence. Hang on 1 second. Yeah, what's your name, doll? Summer. Oh, that's so original. What, did your parents only have 4 choices? What, am I on that YouTube right now? Not yet. What, are you gonna put me there? Probably not. That's good. I don't need to be what you idiots call Insta-famous. I don't need that crap. Jeez. All right, losers, I'm gonna go take a whiz. I'll be back. I always come back.
From Chucky to Carnival Graveyard. Carnival Graveyard was so much fun again. We're gonna end the night, I think, doing Scary Tales. And for those asking, the bear is back. HHN Bear from Halloween Horror Nights 25 is back. But he's not self-aware yet to dance. But he is back. He is the last scare in the house. The bear did a little shuffle for us at the end when we chanted bear, 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 bear. We gotta get him going. It's gotta get going. Horror Nights Week 1. We're out of here. We're back from the park for day 2 of Halloween Horror Nights. It's funny, you know, I think until today it really didn't feel like Halloween Horror Nights yet. But I think it's finally sinking in. We've posted a bunch of stuff on social media, as well as the video that we posted yesterday and then today, to give you an idea of how the crowds are. It is very crowded this year so far for Halloween Horror Nights. As far as coming when it's quieter and maybe midweek, maybe we'll see how things are either on like a Wednesday or a Thursday. I'm going to give you guys perspective as to midweek versus weekends. But I don't necessarily think the crowds are going to really dim down much this year. I think it's a very popular event. They really kind of added a feather in the cap this year with Stranger Things. Poltergeist is actually amazing to go through, although, you know, the very big masses are going to come for Stranger Things. And overall, there's a lot to do and a lot to see. It's just a little difficult to see and do things when there's so many people around. It's really not a bad problem to have if you are Universal and have that many people banging on your door. We did get in 4 houses today, and we visited a good chunk of the scare zones. We didn't get to do any of the back houses today, but we did choose to go to Academy of Villains instead of going to a couple of houses. And I think the event really kind of boils down to kind of a choose your poison type of event this year, because there's so much to do, but there's a lot of time sinks in the night. But that's going to do it for us for today. We should have some house rankings and Scarezone rankings and things like that based off the first couple of days and our first visits, either up on our site, viewfromthecheapseats.net, or we'll put up another video kind of recapping different things, because we ran a couple polls on social media also before the event about what the most hyped properties were, both for IPs as well as original properties. So we'll see how things compare. But for now, we're going to say goodnight. So thank you very much for coming along. Thank you very much for all of your likes and your comments and your subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great night. It has been so awesome seeing everybody out there. Have a great night.